What's up guys, it's Satori here, and I have a very interesting video that's going to benefit you heading into 2021 and into the future with your graphic design career. Now if you are a graphic designer who's actively taking on clients and jobs, you're going to need a contract. A contract is going to prevent you guys from being abused or taken advantage of in the world of design and business in general. And it's going to dictate how many hours you work, how much you get paid, and it might even save you from some legal trouble. And I've made some tweaks to my contract heading into 2021, and we're going to go through that right now. And later in today's video, learn how you can get access to Skillshare Premium. Now Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of different courses across a wide range of creative areas. These are things like logo designing, just graphic design in general, web design, photography, and so much more. So yeah, stay tuned to the very end of today's video to learn more. So in the first part of my contract, I state that the designer and the client both agree to the following schedule. And I've actually listed each part of the logo design process for my logo contract, and then there's a blank space that allows for us to fill in the date when these part of the projects are going to be finished by. Now in the second part of this contract, we have a part that stipulates how many revisions are going to be allowed to the client, and also how much your time is going to be charged per hour after those revisions have been exhausted. Now this is really crucial because you don't want to be, stuck in a project with a client where you're just taken advantage of and you're just working more and more and more for free. With this part of the contract, you can stipulate exactly how many revisions are going to be offered and how much you're going to be charging per hour after those revisions. And number 3 is a crucially important part of the contract, and that is the deposit and how much the deposit is going to be. Now you should always try and secure a deposit when you're working on any project with a graphic design client. I personally ask for 50% of the agreed budget up front before I start any work. Now number 4 in the contract basically says that the client will own all artwork that is delivered to them when the project has been completed. As the designer, you don't own the artwork, you relinquish the rights over to them because you're designing it for them. However, in my contract, I've stated that I can actually display the artwork in a portfolio, and the client will obviously agree to that. Now number 5 basically states that the contract can be expired and completely terminated, which is normal after a project finishes, but also it states that if the client does not pay the final full amount of the project budget, their deposit is not going to be refunded. That's why you have the deposit there, just in case the client, goes against their initial wants and needs, and you haven't then wasted your time working on a project for free. Now number 6 on my contract can be a bit tricky to understand, but essentially what it says is that everything that you design for the client, as in this example here, a logo, it doesn't guarantee that it's going to meet their standards or is going to, lead to profits for the company from that design alone. You're just there to design the logo, and you should do it properly, and it should be, efficient for their brand or their company. But you cannot predict the future, and you shouldn't be held, responsible for the profits of their company. And then also number 7 kind of protects you against any kind of damages that their company or the logo or the design might actually incur in the future. This refers to like legal kind of difficulties or legal troubles. But also as an example, say you rebranded a company's logo and then that company kind of went down a hill. They cannot say that was your fault just because of the rebrand. And number 7 in this contract kind of protects you from that. And finally, the 8th part of my contract basically just says that this contract has been signed by both parties, and it is a legal binding contract or document, and the client actually acknowledges that. And then of course at the very end we have both the client and my signature to be printed out and the date. So yeah, that is my contract for heading into 2021, and you want to keep it as simple as possible whilst getting in the correct information that you need. Every client should be okay with signing such a contract because it's not trying to trick them out of any money in any way. And you do need to safeguard yourself, but also them as well, to give them some kind of security. So yeah, the sponsor of today's video is Skillshare, and Skillshare is an online learning community with millions of different users taking thousands of different classes. Now you can actually learn new skills or nurture existing passions, or you might even discover a hidden talent that you might have. Now I'm actually currently taking a course by Satori, and I'm brushing up on my skills even though my routine is pretty jam-packed throughout each day. Now Skillshare normally costs just less than $10 per month, but the first 1,000 people who click the link down below today and sign up to Skillshare will be granted a free trial to Skillshare Premium. So yeah, click the link down below and sign up to Skillshare and discover new skills today. Now I've actually left this contract as a PDF download linked in the description box below. You can thank me later or just in the comment section, or of course by sharing the video and giving it a thumbs up. Click a video on screen if you want to learn something else today. And until next time guys, design your future today. Peace.